All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shin Day 1246 at the park. So, I'm at Southgate Park. I just visited Harold for lunch, Harold the handyman. So he wanted me to try this chicken spot. And so it's hole in the wall, and it makes really good grilled chicken. So we had chicken, beans, and coleslaw. And it was really good. And water for lunch. So he's doing the whole thing on, you know, it's not like an official cleanse, I guess. It's just eating right. And so that coupled with hanging out with Clarissa and talking about, you know, the whole juicing and stuff. So he wants to go get a juicer. And I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Well, go to Southgate Park. Okay. So here I am. I've never been on this part. I always wondered what these little houses were, but it's like some Boy Scout area. But it's right next to the golf course that we used to golf on over there. It's a par 3. When I coached high school, this was like our official training ground. That was pretty awesome. So, I just need to find a restaurant. So Harold was reading a lot of stuff. So he was talking about this guy. So I went to, like, you know, his grandmother's birthday party the other day. And there's a guy who's like, well, not necessarily my size, somewhere in between me and Harold's size. And then now he's like super duper skinny. But he was reading, I don't know, reading or watching videos or something, and then changed the different stuff that he eats, and then it reworked his metabolism, some of the active metabolism, or, you know, all these different things. So Harold's gonna coach me on that kind of stuff, and I don't know, it makes sense. No red meat, eat fish, do white meat, chicken, vegetables. I get it. And then, please be open, please be open. Hold on a second. All right, well, that's not a bathroom area. And, so I don't know, I'll have to figure this out. So anyways, it's more self-conscious about the things that we eat that's gonna work our different metabolism. I get it, you know, there's a difference between juicing and blending. So, a lot of different things. But now that I have time in the summer, okay, man, I can figure it out. Am I gonna go buy a juicer blender? I don't know. I should. But, what are they doing? They're like off-roading on the baseball diamond. I'm like, look. Is that a bathroom? It's a pretty wide area over here. I don't know. So anyways, that's the whole goal of this. And then so on Friday, I'm gonna finally go to the physical therapy and check out my back. Harold said that, you know, part of it is, you know, when your metabolism's wrong, then your posture and like their nerves and stuff. And okay, well, at this point, I'll believe anything. So it's just about just going and doing it. Now, I wish there's more of the whole preventative stuff that I was doing, but it's not. It's like when something in your condition just gets worse, that's when you go, but usually that's when it's too late. So hopefully this isn't one of those ones where it's too late. It's just the fact where, you know, I just have to fix it. So, eating better. I mean, yeah, okay. I had red meat a couple times this past week. I have videos that I'm gonna post up about it too. But they're really good places to go. But, you know, sometimes you might have to deal with the gout flare maybe. I don't know. So Harold always researches all this stuff, so I think it'll be a good experiment. All right, thank goodness. Okay, now I feel much better. So apparently, like through these videos, you know, the guy talks about the different things on, oh gosh, they're probably in Spanish. Great. So, yeah, they talk about the type of body you are, and so he said that we have like an active metabolism or something. And then the different things you're supposed to eat and stay away from. So, you know, some are more common sense, but, you know, it's just about having a plan and doing it, writing it down, just making sure that in your refrigerator and pantry, those are the things you could eat, right? Yesterday I had a bloody nose for some reason. I don't know why. Just all of a sudden just started bleeding. It stopped pretty quickly. So, I don't know. But, beautiful part about it, I have summer to think about it. It's so weird because it's Monday. I feel like I have a lot of things I have to do, but I don't. And so I'm gonna go for the walk, go juicer shopping with Harold, and then go to the gym. Sleep. Oh, I've been catching up some really good sleep lately too. But ever since those 2 days at the Disneyland recovering, even last night, you know, I slept really well. And then so I'm happy on that. And then he said that I need to drink about 144 milliliters of water. So it's like 4.5 liters of water. So, all right, might as well. Let's try it out. This is a beautiful park. All right, so I'm gonna have to retract on my statement earlier. So aside from, like, I think I saw like 7 homeless people here, and then I smelled like a couple areas where they have weed. This is a pretty nice neighborhood. Aside from that, right? And so now, you know, some families walking up towards me right now. But the paths on this park is pretty awesome. So, and there's just plenty of places to walk. I can't imagine when it's like, you know, like a weekend, all the softball fields, baseball fields, people playing golf, probably soccer. That'd be pretty nice. So, yeah, I'm glad I got to experience a different park today. And it's funny because all those years, you know, coaching golf here, I never walked this area. There's always just the golf course and seeing the baseball field. But, you know, I had no idea all the different facilities that they have over here. And it's great. Gosh, this is amazing. It's a batting cage. Wow. That's pretty nuts. 40 miles an hour. 40. I wonder when this opens. 50. Wow, this is pretty brilliant. Because I know in this area that a lot of people like softball. Well, like basically 70 miles an hour. I wonder what it goes up to. Let's see. 80 miles an hour. Okay, and then 50 fast pitch. Okay, it just goes up to 80. Slow pitch softball. Wow. Oh, and they have a bathroom right here. Here's our old driving range right here. So that's the one where I remember when Marion, daughter number one, first started swinging the clubs here. The golf pros were like, oh my gosh. I mean, she was just driving into straight center. We're like, so you can't see how far it goes, but you just know like the trajectory. And it was pretty amazing. They redid some of this, but this is a nice, you know, par 3 course. If you guys are into golf, if you guys are in the area, just go and walk it. I mean, it's really good. It's like narrow tree areas, so you have to hit it straight. And then all the holes are like, you know, par 3, 100 yards away, 110. I think the longest is like 150. But just bring your sand wedge and putter and go for it. So one of the things that I enjoy about the whole walks too is, okay, before all this, okay, like before doing the walks during pandemic and stuff, I didn't realize how much distance you could cover in, let's say, even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, okay? So it's true. I should be able to do that Disney walk like no problem. But I think it's just, you know, I don't have to worry about like sweat. I chose to use a flat area park, and it's just a relaxing stroll, and you don't have like a deadline. So I think with the whole difference on this walk and the Disney walk is you want to get there because you want to start getting in there so you can go on all the rides, and you know that you have more lines you have to wait through and then walk through the park. So like it doesn't end 15 minutes or whatever. This one, you know, you do your walk, then you go in your car and you're done. Just like the last part of the Disney walk where you're finished with the park, you're really tired, but you know you have to walk back to the car. And then once you get to the car, then you know you're done. That's after like 11 miles. All right, there you go. Day 1246 in the books. So new information that I'm getting, right? New information, realizations, right? So, you know, I'm gonna try. I mean, it's not like it's stuff that people did not tell me for in the past, but it just comes down to just biting the bullet and say, okay, you know what? Okay, let's just try it, right? So this whole outlook on, you know, like walking the hills, getting used to it, walking Disneyland, get used to it, drinking green juice, get used to it, you know, juicing versus blending, and eating more fish and chicken. I mean, those things. It's putting it all together, but it's just always gathering information, and you know, you have to judge, is new information better than my old information? But you know, still try and error. You got to do it, because you could be philosophy about it, you know, philosopher, and talk, oh well, this might be this way. You don't know until you actually try it. So I've been trying some of this stuff. It's gradually working, and well, we'll just see what happens. I'm thankful for being able to always gather new information. So, Big Day Shin Day 1246. If I could exercise 1246 days in a row, you can exercise 1246 days in a row. If I could do it, you could do it. I'm doing it. Always gathering new information.